Hi there, students. Fustian. Okay, fustian can be a noun and an adjective. And I think primarily fustian is a piece of cloth, a type of cloth, a type of textile, which is made of cotton. It's quite thick and quite rough. And I believe that fustian was popular in the late Middle Ages. I think corduroy is perhaps one of the types of fustian. It's quite often used as padding. Now, fustian is also used as a noun and an adjective, talking about inflated language, something that's bombastic, something that speech that not a has not a great deal of content. It's inflated. It's overly formal. It's meant to sound really elaborate and really wonderful, but it's just terribly pretentious and rather ridiculous. So the book was full of fustian. The fustian style of writing was something I found very boring. Okay, so a thick cotton cloth or language that sounds impressive but doesn't actually mean very much. It's inflated, it's pretentious. Yeah, it pretends to be something that's grandiose and wonderful, but in fact there is no content at all in reality. Fustian of a person or of their speech, pompous, pretentious, but not really very understandable. Okay, so he was unmoved by the fustian charade of the welcome that they gave him. So they gave him a very formal welcome with trumpets, but it actually didn't mean anything at all. Yeah, it was blown up, something that sounds very high, but actually has no meaning whatsoever. So behavioural writing that's too serious, too formal, where the writer is trying to appear more important, more intelligent, bigger, better than they really are. Despite all the fustian in his writing, his argument is actually very clever and appears to be logical. Okay, so a fustian jacket, a fustian cloak made of the textile, or fustian, too serious, too formal. Okay, the fustian reactionaries who are pretending to be really upset. The dialogue is poetic, but occasionally it even becomes fustian, where it goes too far. Yeah, a smokescreen of fustian and fantasy, a smokescreen of fustian fantasy. Yeah, pompous and pretentious, going over the top. Let's see. This actually comes from medieval Latin. Panus fustanem. It's a type of cloth, fustian cloth, and perhaps this was often used to cover pillows and cushions and things like that, and perhaps that's why the idea of pompous or pretentious or bombastic speech, it's very affected. It's got this style which is trying to make it more than it really is, to make it look more impressive, but in fact it's empty and worthless because it's just inflated. all of this Fustian writing cannot disguise the fact that the plot is really very weak. His poetry is so Fustian that I can't read it. The Fustian way of speaking to the crowd made the politicians sound rather ridiculous. His Fustian trivial films are just phony. His Fustian style of doing things made him unpopular because they didn't enjoy all this extra formality that just wasn't necessary. The orator spoke in a Fustian way. Okay, so Fustian, overblown, pretentious, bombastic. Okay, so Fustian. Formality. Oh yes, this is I think an unusual word. I think a lot of people wouldn't know it. I'm going to give it I think a 7 in formality. Semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, or something formal. So Fustian. Bye for now.